Okay, so today we're gonna dive into a story
Okay.
that kind of sits at the intersection of like online fame and cryptocurrency.
Right?
You know, Mr. Beast,
Red
right?
Wars, yeah.
The YouTube guy,
Yeah.
the giving away money guy.
Yeah, it gives away millions of dollars.
Yeah. Wild.
So,
Yeah.
there's this new report out there
Oh, really?
that's causing a bit of a stir because
Exactly.
it's alleging that some of his dealings in the crypto world might not be as charitable as they seem.
Okay.
So, we're going to take a deep dive into this report today.
All right. I'm interested.
It's pretty in-depth,
Okay.
and it alleges that Mr. Beast was involved in some, well, they're being called pump and dump schemes.
Oh, wow.
Basically, what that means is
Yeah.
you artificially inflate the price of something,
Right.
and then you sell it before it crashes.
Okay.
And that leaves other people holding something that's worthless.
So you get all the profit and everyone else is left with the exact,
Like-
yeah, you dump it on them.
Yeah.
And the report is saying that Mr. Beast might have made millions of dollars
Oh, wow.
doing this
Okay.
while promoting these cryptos to his huge audience.
So this is pretty serious stuff then.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And what's really kind of crazy about this report is
Mhm.
they've tracked like over 50 crypto wallets.
50 crypto wallets
Yeah, that's wild.
that they're alleging are tied to Mr. Beast.
Oh my goodness.
Do you imagine trying to keep track of like
Right.
your own bank accounts?
Even one is tough enough.
Yeah, exactly. And then times that by 50.
I mean, I struggle with like my checking and savings
Yeah.
sometimes.
Right.
50 crypto wallets.
I know, it's a lot.
Oh my gosh.
And speaking of big numbers, there was one transaction alone on Binance,
Okay.
which is, you know, a big cryptocurrency exchange.
Right. Yeah.
That was over $13 million.
Wow.
Yeah, just one transaction.
That's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
Yeah.
So,
So what cryptos are we talking about specifically? So the report really dives into specifics, and the most prominent example
okay.
is this token called SuperFarm.
SuperFarm.
Yeah. Have you heard of this one?
I've heard of it, but I'm not super familiar with it.
Yeah. So the report claims
Yeah.
that Mr. Beast bought 1 million of these tokens back in February of 2021,
Wow.
and then he promoted them to his audience.
Which is massive.
Yeah. I mean, 320 million subscribers.
It's huge.
That's a lot of people.
Millions and millions of people.
And then shortly after that, he sold his tokens for an estimated $9 million.
So he buys a bunch, promotes it, and then sells it?
Yeah.
Classic.
That's the classic pump and dump.
Pump and dump. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
And the report is suggesting this wasn't just a one-time thing.
So there's more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so there are other cryptos that they mentioned as well.
Okay. Like what?
Polychain monsters.
Polychain module.
The Ethernity chain.
Okay.
Those are just a couple that were named.
And so it's the same pattern we see with
Yeah, the pattern seems to be the same.
SuperFarm.
Promote a lesser-known token,
Get people excited.
create a lot of hype around it,
Yeah.
and then cash out before it all comes crashing down.
Before the bubble bursts.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to see the problem here.
Yeah. And the report is really, it's not just saying this looks kind of fishy.
Right.
They're saying this looks like a deliberate strategy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And that's where things start to get into like
Right, because then we're talking about
legal territory.
reality, right?
Yeah. Like pump and dump schemes are illegal in most places.
Right.
And so that's a whole other.
It's a whole other can of worms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the whole ethical side of it too.
Because, I mean, this is Mr. Beast we're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, he built his whole brand on generosity and giving back. And
Right.
so these accusations,
Yeah.
if they're true, that really clashes with that image.
It really does. Yeah. It's kind of a betrayal of trust almost.
Yeah. And it makes you wonder,
Yeah.
how much do these influencers
Yeah.
really know
Yeah.
about the products that they're promoting? Are they doing their due diligence?
Yeah. And then how can we as viewers be smarter about what we're seeing online and not just taking everything at face value?
Especially when you consider like Mr. Beast's audience is largely young people
Right.
who are probably more likely to trust him.
Yeah. They're impressionable.
Yeah.
They see him giving away money.
Right.
So they think, oh, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is tricky.
Yeah. It's complicated.
It really highlights the need for more transparency
Yeah.
in this whole influencer economy.
Yeah. Like how can we make sure that,
Right.
influencers are being upfront about.
Yeah. Are they getting paid to promote this?
Yeah.
Do they actually use it? Do they
Right.
believe in it?
Why do they stand behind it?
Yeah. It's wild.
So, yeah, I mean, just to recap,
Okay.
we have these accusations of, pump and dump schemes.
Right.
We have potential legal issues.
Yeah.
We have this whole question of ethics and responsibility.
The whole ethical side.
When it comes to influencers and their audience.
It's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Especially with a platform as big as MrBeast.
Right, and especially in something like cryptocurrency, which is
just so new and
it's volatile.
It's so volatile, yeah.
It's really...
People can get hurt.
Yeah, people can lose a lot of money very quickly.
Absolutely.
So this report raises some really tough questions about, what's the responsibility of these influencers?
Yeah.
In a world where their actions can have a massive impact.
Right.
Especially when it comes to people's finances.
Absolutely.
It's definitely something to think about as we kind of...
It's something we all need to be more aware of.
Yeah, as we navigate this crazy world of online content and cryptocurrency.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to be keeping a close eye on this story.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
As it develops, who knows what other twists and turns might come out.
Exactly. Who knows what else is going to come to light.
Yeah. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned, everybody.
We'll keep you updated.
Yeah, we'll keep digging.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
This was great.
See ya.
All right. See ya.